What's good? What's good? Y'all know who it is, but man, I just thought I'd just break this down to y'all because y'all see I'm just sitting here waiting on my next load, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I went and got my medical card, right? I forgot to tell y'all this story. When I went to go get my medical card, because you know I got MS. It is what it is. When I went there, first of all, the doctor came in, after they put me in the room, had a nice little talk with the nurse, and she was just like, nurse, whatever her classification is, I don't know who she is, or who she was, whatever you want to say, whatever term you want to use. And she had just talking to me to my, well, can you elaborate on your MS situation? I'm just asking because I just was diagnosed about 2 weeks ago myself. And she was like, how are you still able to work? And I was just like, I guess God. And I take a ton of vitamins and I go out to my doctor's appointments, blah, 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 blah. Okay, when she left the room, fast forward, when the doctor came in the room, first of all, the doctor was like, how you doing, Mr. Mitchell? When were you diagnosed with multiple sclerosis? I said, back in 2018. And you able to drive a truck? Yeah. How long you been driving a truck? About 7 years now. And she just could not believe it. And she was like, you do know that by you having multiple sclerosis, you disqualified from driving trucks, right? I'm like, what do you mean? What do you mean? Yeah, you're not supposed to be driving trucks at all. Not with an underlying condition like that. I'm like, well, you tell me why for the last 7 years, every time I came to get a medical card, whether it's this office or another office, they give me all kind of crazy tests. You know, I got to do a duck walk. I got to stand on 1 foot. I got to do all kind of bullshit ass tests. They give me extra little stuff to do just to make sure, you know, my MS is good. My MS is under control. And she was like, well, from now on, before you come in this office again, then I suggest you go to a physician, your primary physician, and get some kind of letter or note saying you was properly evaluated for your condition, because I got to have the right now to not write you a new you know, not to renew your medical card. I'm like, the fuck? I said, oh yeah, no, I said, I thought this was my exam, you know what I'm saying? Because every single year, because see, I gotta get, because normally for the average truck driver, as long as you got some good health or whatever, you're supposed to get a new medical card every 2 years. They make mine every 6 months to every year. They say every year, because knock on wood, I'm straight, I'm Gucci, I'm able to drive, you know, because, you know, they give me all kind of crazy tests, because they were like, do this to your foot, do that to your foot, you know, they want me to do all that kind of stuff. You know, when you driving, you are pressing that brake, the pedals and all kind of shit, want to see me. That's why I said they made me do the duck walk, all kind of dumbass exercise. What it is, I do it, because it's like, that's what I do for a living. I know it's a concern, but yeah, man, I almost didn't get my goddamn card. That's why I had named this shit, man. I named this shit that because I almost didn't get my medical card. And I was like, man, she didn't get my medical card, man. I don't know what the fuck I would have did, bro. I don't know what I could do. I mean, because what offended me is she was like, well, you need to find something else to do. You can't keep doing this, because that MS one day is going to have you crippled or have you unable to walk and control that steering wheel. You need to find something else to do. And I'm like, the fuck? I was this close to kind of cursing her out. The reason why I didn't, because that lady literally had my career in the palm of her hand right quick. Plus, she was an older woman. She was like maybe in her late 50s. And I believe in respecting my elders. If she was a young doctor, like she was like 30, oh shit, I probably cursed her ass out and walked out the damn office. But at the same time, I already paid and all kind of shit. So I probably lost my money, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, but yeah, I'm nervous as a motherfucker. I was like, oh my God, this lady don't sign my goddamn paperwork. That means my boss could fire me. The job that I was pursuing could have been like, shit, you can't get a new medical card. I mean, you ain't eligible to drive. So I was nervous now. I ain't gonna front. I was nervous as a motherfucker, boy. I was nervous, but thank God everything was Gucci. I got my medical card, so I'm straight. So, but it just, to me, it was just really disrespectful for her to say some shit like that. You know, talking about, and she damn near had a tone when she said it. That she just had a bad night or something like that. You need to find something else to do. Just find something else to do, because you can't do this forever. Because one day, because it's like you wishing harm, you wishing bad luck against me. You know what I'm saying? Oh, one day that MS gonna probably gonna kick in, and you ain't gonna be able to drive. You ain't gonna be able to do nothing, so you can't drive trucks anyway. Well, if you go down the road, I'm looking at her. Why the fuck are you saying this, bruh? I done had a specialist name evaluate me, and was like upping me. He was like, as long as you being honest with yourself, Robert, and you don't feel nothing is trying to change, you know, how you do the motion of turning the steering wheel, you know, you have no trouble walking, talking, taking care of yourself, I said keep driving till you can't. He said you might be lucky to be one of the people with MS that could work until they retire. He said it actually does happen. It's not as rare as you think. When I looked it up, I think it was like 60% of people like in my condition, knock on wood, who, you know, are able to still function normally, have a running chance. You know what I'm saying? That you may be able to work normally for the rest of your working career. You know what I'm saying? But for her to say that kind of shit, man, I ain't gonna lie, boy, she messed my head all the way up. I ain't gonna lie, boy. I went to my mama's house, and because every Saturday, I do things for my moms and all kind of stuff. You know, because she's unable to work. She's on disability herself. So I basically, you know, make sure she's straight, get everything she wants, go to the store for her, this and that and the third. So between my older sister and me, we kind of make sure she's straight. Oh yeah, and my older brother, my bad, I'm sorry. So our big brother, if you were to watch my shit. But yeah, man, that lady had my head gone. I went to my mama's house. My mama trying to give me a list. I said, Mama, you know what? I don't even feel like it no more. I'll go tomorrow. I did with the next day, but that lady had my head gone. But yeah, I was straight though. I just had to briefly vent because I was thinking about that shit while I'm sitting here waiting on my next box. So it's crazy.